This year, from October 2nd onwards, is 150th anniversary of Mahatma's birth. There are many aspects to Mahatma, but one important thing is, you always saw him with a charaka. What this means is natural fibre. Today, 95% of the textile that you're using is artificial fibre. Out of this, 92% is polyfibre. You're talking about burning petroleum and pollution. What about the polyfibre that you're using? The third largest polluter on this planet is the clothes that you're wearing. It has entered the soil, the polyfibre, it is microfibre, it has entered the soil, it enters the vegetables and fruits, it has entered the food chain, it has entered the water systems, it's entered the oceans. The fish that you eat, the poultry that you eat, the milk that you drink, the vegetables that you eat contains polyfibre today. And it's getting into your system, I don't know how much of you is poly. So this is the most contaminating process because there is no way to control it, it just goes anywhere. People think if they throw a cloth, it's biodegradable. No, it just goes into the soil and becomes micro, so that you cannot see it, but it is there. On an average, it is said, an average American citizen discards about 28 kilograms of clothing per year. And it is expected in the next 5 years, the amount of clothing that we use in the world will double. And if you look at the statistics, the amount of clothing our grandparents were using and how much we are using is 5 times more than what they were using. But economic well-being is going to come across the country, it is inevitable, in the next 10-15 years it's going to happen. When that happens, everybody becomes competent to buy. First thing they buy is clothing. So in India, in the next 10 years' time, the amount of clothing that is bought can easily go up 3 to 5 times. And where does this clothing go after usage? It gets into the entire food chain. So this is the time that we have to move towards natural fibre, whatever it is, cotton, nettle, flax or linen, whatever, we must move to natural fibre, otherwise we're poisoning our own lives and our children's lives. And the amount of health problems that one has, much study has gone into this. Ecologically and health-wise, this is a disaster. Those of you who are well-to-do, you must move to natural fibre first because you can afford it. Low down in the society, maybe they cannot afford it, they will use whatever is comfortable or convenient for them, for their economics. Those of you well-to-do have a responsibility that you must move to some kind of natural fibre as early as possible because this is for your own health, well-being, ecological well-being and the future generations and the prosperity of this nation.